Why visualization doesn't work alone. You visualize, you feel it, you see your future self, but nothing changes. Maybe a tiny shift, then back to the same cycle. Why? Because mental pictures don't create your reality. Your frequency does. It's not what you imagine, it's what you vibrate. Visualization is just one piece. The real power, your daily energy, emotions, and alignment. The universe doesn't respond to your dreams or your words. It responds to your state of being, your vibe. When your energy matches the reality you want, it shows up. Not because you tried harder, but because you became it. Stop chasing, start aligning. That's when everything shifts. The quantum field responds to your identity, not your wishes. The quantum field doesn't care what you want. It responds to who you are, your energy, your identity, your frequency. If you act like the person who already has it, the universe responds. But most people stay stuck in someday. Why? Because they've been trained to wait, to earn, to become worthy. Here's the truth. You don't need to chase. You need to align. Feel it now. Embody it now. Yes, it feels weird at first. Not because it's fake, but because your body isn't used to it. But when your energy leads and you live as if it's already yours, the world shifts around you. Not because you forced it, because you finally matched it. Why your reality isn't changing yet. The quantum field doesn't care about your goals, vision boards, or affirmations. It responds to who you're being, the energy you live in, not the words you say. You can visualize wealth, but if your body vibrates with anxiety, the field mirrors anxiety. You can imagine love, but if you push people away, it registers withdrawal. Your thoughts and emotions must match. This is coherence, and it's the key. Most people try to manifest through thinking, but if your nervous system is stuck in survival mode, the results will always feel off. So how do you change it? Become the version of you who already has it. Walk, talk, feel, and decide like that version before the proof shows up. Not pretending, remembering. This isn't about faking confidence. It's about embodying your truth before reality reflects it. Neville Goddard called it living from the wish fulfilled. Joe Dispenza calls it neurochemical alignment. It's all the same. Your identity leads, the world follows. Let go of the hustle. You don't need to earn your dream. Just tune into the version of you that's already living it. The field isn't waiting for your effort. It's waiting for your alignment. Embodying as if without pretending. This isn't about faking it. It's about conditioning your frequency before results appear. The quantum field doesn't respond to your wants. It responds to your identity, how you carry yourself, think, feel, and act. If you say you're wealthy but live in anxiety, the field picks up anxiety. If you picture love but fear intimacy, the field mirrors withdrawal. It reads your energy, not your dreams. So how do you shift? Act like it's already yours, without pretending. Dress, breathe, speak, move, and decide like the version of you who already has it, even if life hasn't changed yet. That's not deception. That's alignment. Your nervous system will resist. That's normal. It's just R. Like tuning a radio, you'll hear static before you find the clear signal. Every small moment you redirect yourself, even for 5 minutes, builds new pathways. You're teaching your body a new baseline. And here's the science. When your thoughts, emotions, and actions align, your electromagnetic field becomes coherent. Your heart and brain sync, and your energy becomes magnetic. That's when things start to move. People respond differently. Synchronicities show up. Not because you begged, but because you became a coherent signal. So stop waiting for proof. Be the proof. Speak, move, and choose like it's already yours until it is. Seeing 777 everywhere, here's what it really means. Quantum truth. You're doing the inner work. You're calm, present, aligned, and suddenly, you keep seeing 777 on clocks, receipts, screens. It's not a coincidence. It's the quantum field talking back. You didn't chase a sign, you became a match for it. That's why it showed up. 777 means your frequency is aligned with the reality you've been envisioning. Not because it's coming, but because it's already surrounding you. And you finally tuned in. In quantum physics, this is coherence. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions are finally in sync. You're no longer forcing, you're being. And here's the key. 777 isn't a finish line, it's a convergence point, where your current timeline is collapsing into the one that matches your frequency. Now's not the time to relax. It's the moment to anchor deeper. This is consciousness tunneling, when you're moving through the invisible wall between your old life and your new. You might feel resistance. That's just your old reality dissolving. Keep your signal steady. Stay aligned, because you're not chasing the future anymore. You're stabilizing it. 777 isn't just a sign, it's confirmation. You're no longer becoming aligned. You already are. Manifestation isn't about getting, it's about remembering. You've been taught to chase what you desire, but manifestation isn't about getting anything. It's about remembering who you really are. The peace, the abundance, the love, they're not outside of you, they're already within, waiting to stabilize. You felt it before. Those rare moments of deep calm, perfect timing, effortless clarity. That was your true self peeking through. The real work. Not forcing more of those moments, but learning to live in them, to make that state your baseline. And yes, your old self will try to pull you back. It'll say, you're not ready. You need proof. But each time you get to choose, repeat the old story or hold the new one just one moment longer. That's not pretending, that's transformation. Your identity is energy, not just beliefs. Your identity isn't just what you think about yourself. It's an energetic blueprint that shapes your entire biology, your brain, your hormones, even your immune system. When you've lived in limitation for years, your body gets wired for that frequency. So when you start shifting to a higher version of you, your body might resist. You feel uncomfortable, anxious, maybe even sabotage your progress. That's not failure. It's your nervous system upgrading. You're rewiring. Here's the key. Don't wait to feel comfortable. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. That's where the growth happens. Use something called identity bridging. Instead of jumping from broke to abundant, step into someone learning to receive. Each small identity shift trains your system to accept more without overwhelm. It's just like quantum physics. Particles don't leap directly. They pass through invisible intermediate states. You do the same. This is real manifestation. Not forcing the universe, but aligning so deeply that reality has no choice but to mirror you. You don't need to prove your worth. You just need to embody it. Want to manifest faster? Choose serenity. Not hustle, not obsession. Serenity. Because when you stop chasing and start allowing, you're no longer sending out desperation. You're radiating alignment. Serenity isn't passive. It's a powerful, focused stillness where your energy, identity, and the quantum field begin to sync. In this state, your brain enters the alpha-theta bridge, a zone where your conscious and subconscious work together, and the field becomes more responsive than ever. This is how real manifestation happens. You plant the seed, align your frequency, and allow. Not forcing, not doubting, just trusting, like a garden knows how to bloom. The paradox? The less you need it, the faster it comes, because neediness is lack, and serenity is completion. When you no longer rely on the outside to feel whole, the outside reorganizes to reflect that wholeness back to you. So take a breath, really, right now. You're not waiting for the shift. And if you feel this, if something clicked, maybe this isn't just content. Maybe it's your confirmation. You're already in the frequency. Just keep breathing there. You're not just watching. You're rehearsing reality. Every moment here isn't just content. It's quantum practice. You're not just learning. You're collapsing potential into form. You're not imagining. You're remembering who you really are. But here's why most people still struggle to manifest. Even when they know the principles, There's one specific observer effect that instantly shifts your reality when you know how to use it. And I break it down in the next video. Tap in, because this is where it gets real.